Welcome back to the SBD World's Strongest Man, where the athletes are about to take on their third event, the FINGAL'S Fingers.
They have to flip up and over 5 fingers. Starting weight 320 pounds, the final one 380 pounds. This is self-explanatory. You really just have to attack it. 60 seconds is the time limit.
Well, of the 4 athletes who have completed, it's Kordiyaka from Ukraine setting the mark to beat 5 fingers in 48.69 seconds. 6 athletes are still to go, starting with Brian Shaw. Very good at this event. Up against, well, the man with the height, Tom Stoltman.
2 6'8" giants, and height is a big advantage here. And it's Shaw who got onto the 5th one first. But Tom Stoltman making shorter work of it as Brian Shaw stalled halfway up, even with his bulk. He wasn't able to get it over, back to the shoulder, and Stoltman took the victory in that pair.
Tom Stoltman.
Yes, Stoltman managing 5 in 39.36.
Put your hands together for Brian Shaw.
And this man, many call the GOAT, Brian Shaw, retiring after an illustrious career, including 4 titles. Let's see his SBD power profile.
Going up against the great Brian Shaw, it's a huge, huge honour.
Why didn't you just push it on?
I think I should have. I don't know how high I lifted it.
He is one of the true greats of strongman.
I wanted to push it on.
He's an absolute hero of mine.
Normally, Daddy pushes it on there really easy. Huh.
World's Strongest Man won't be the same without him.
Brian Shaw making an exit. 4-time World's Strongest Man winner.
He's competed in World's Strongest Man 18 years in a row.
If there is a person who will earn 5th title, it's Brian.
How do you feel, Brian Shaw?
I feel the love.
Brian is the mayor of strength.
I wasn't envisioning it ending like this, but that's why you compete, man. That's why you compete. As an athlete, I'm so thankful for everybody that's been a part of it.
He's done it!
My boys and my wife sitting right over there.
As far as titles, appearances, you name it, he is the strongest man in the world.
I'm a very, very lucky man. I'm grateful for all of it. It's been fun, man. It's been fun.
Thank you, Brian, they say. I mean, he is a man you would be polite to. But it's not over yet for him. Still in it, as is
representing Ukraine,
Novikov of Ukraine,
Oleksii
next to take on
Novikov.
FINGAL'S Fingers.
Looking for that second WSM title still.
New Zealand, Mathew Ragg.
Well, 5-time New Zealand strongest man, first time in the final here, Mathew Ragg.
Still has the smile of a man happy to be here. He can do some damage, that's for sure. But this, probably an event he hasn't trained much at. But I tell you what, he's keeping up with Novikov at the moment. He was just like a bullet out of a gun on the first one there. I wonder whether his height, both of them, will be a problem here. This is definitely a tall man's event. The leverage helps enormously. On to the 4th for Novikov. Well, it was 24 seconds for Brian Shaw, so he's not as quick as Brian Shaw was. So he needs to get this one up and over to go ahead of Shaw. As for Mathew Ragg, he's plugging away still. He's a surprise package. Novikov could do the 5th.
Oh, look at this. Manages to get it over and down. Good work from Novikov. And Ragg, not slow and steady, battled through the last one.
Well, when you're shorter, in many ways, you have to hit it with more power. That's what makes Novikov's effort there even more impressive. Ragg gets 4 then, stops there. Once you've dropped it, that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mathew Ragg.
So as you say, probably not very experienced in this event. Gave it a great shot.
Oleksii Novikov.
And Novikov, 5 reps, 42.26, places him in second so far.
Yes, he's just so determined, isn't he? Look at his eyes. Focused on the prize, and that's winning the title. Good effort there.
Representing Canada, Mitchell Hooper.
How will he do here? The man who seems to be able to do anything, Mitchell Hooper, up against Trey Mitchell.
This isn't an event we've had for a while at World's Strongest Man, so a lot of these new guys just might not have seen it and trained much at it. There's some pensive looks out there. But look at Hooper, my goodness me! That's a funny technique he's using. He's not really getting his hips into it, but it's a great technique. It works. It's fast.
Well, a slight stumble there from Mitchell. We've seen that happen a couple of times.
Yes, tricky to pick these things up right off the ground. You can't snatch at it too quickly. Number 4 starting to go up, but Mitchell Hooper, his technique is being found out now. He struggled on that one. And that was a big chance for Trey Mitchell to catch. Will either of these men do it?
Well, surely they're neck and neck at the moment with these giant magic wands. And it looks like Mitchell. Yes, Trey Mitchell, as opposed to Mitchell Hooper. Trey Mitchell pulls ahead.
Give it up for Mitchell Hooper.
Wow. Mitchell who been so quick there. Give him another
Let's hear it for Trey
one competition
Mitchell.
in this. He'll dominate that. He'll take away so much information. 3rd place there for Trey Mitchell. Great result for him, I think, especially after that slip, Danny.
Oh, absolutely. Recovered so well. And that was his moment,
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the FINGA'L's Fingers, the reigning champ, representing Great Britain,
current world's strongest man, Tom Stoltman, who takes that event. All 5 in 39.36.
He needed that.
So Tom Stoltman, that's his first event win. 5 fingers, 39.36. Novikov takes 2nd. Didn't seem to be Hooper's best event, only taking 6th place. But even with that, Hooper remains in 1st place. His lead does shrink, though, to only half a point ahead of Novikov in 2nd. Stoltman a close 3rd. This race is tight. For the next event, James and Eddie.